Yo, what is going on, everybody? Elysium here, and in today's video, we are going to be obtaining Ainz, the brand new secret unit in Update 16. This is going to be a lot of grinding, and this is not going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to do it. What we have to do is we have to use our Overlord staff, and we have to Evo 3 of the new units. I have a Shalta. Where are they all at? There's so many of them, man. It's unreal. I have a Shalta. I have Albedo, and I have one more that I'm going to sacrifice, Narbera. I'm going to be sacrificing those 3 in order to get Ainz. But first we got to Evo them all. So, let's cue the montage of farming these stupid rings. I need 30 of them, 30 of each color, in order to Evo all of my units. So, wish me luck, y'all. But, let's get into it. Alright, everybody, so we have enough now for our first Evo, and we're going to go ahead and Evo Albedo, because she's one of the 2 I have takedowns done on. So let's go ahead and get her Evo'd. There we go. I'm going to end up needing a lot more Starfruit Blues, but there's our first Evo. There's Albedo's Evo. Done. We also are going to have to get takedowns done on Narbera. Still need another 4K. And we need another... Actually, we don't need anything left on Shalta. I just need lots more materials. So, let's go ahead and sacrifice our first unit. The Overlord Staff. Bye-bye, Albedo. There we go. We are at 1 of 3. Let's go. Back to farming. I will see you guys once we're done. Alright, everybody, after way too much grinding, I mean, 20 clears of each stage, and lack of Starfruit Blues, we finally have enough to go ahead and get our last 2 Evos done and actually get Ainz. So, this is quite exciting. There we go, there's 1 Evo. Some extra stat cubes. And she's 50 short. We should now be done with our last 50 takedowns. I thought I had them earlier, but I guess I didn't. Now we can finally Evo Narbera and get ourselves Ainz. So let's go ahead and get this done with. Oh, that was a little disappointing there before we actually got our Ainz. Here we go. Pick unit. Narbera. Or Narbera. Evolve. There we go. Now we got her evolve. And we got 9 free rerolls, which is awesome. So now we have all of our units. Of course, she ends out with an S stat. Where's our other Narbera at? She should be up here at the top. Yep. Cool. None of them ended out with super good stats, so I don't gotta lose a lot. But here we go. Sacrifice. 2 out of 3. And sacrifice. 3 out of 3. Let's use the Overlord's staff. There he is. We got ourselves Ainz. That is actually so sick, man. Awesome. 3,500 damage. On level 1. Unevoed. Do a couple stat rerolls. Because I got the extra cubes. I'll stay with that. Bad range, but A stat's decent, so. There we go, there's our Ainz. We're gonna go ahead and do 15 rerolls on him, and then I'm gonna Evo him and do a showcase. Celestial. I'll keep it, you know what? I know Unique's the best trade on him because he has a single placement, but we'll take Celestial on him for now. go ahead and fuse him up to level 100. There we go. All right. 39k placement, and we can feed him. Boom. There we have it. Ainz level 100. 40,000 damage on placement with a 7.1 second SPA. That's actually nuts, man. So, I will see you guys once we have everything needed to Evo him, and we'll give you a nice little showcase. All right, everybody. So, we're still short on a few star fruits. I need 4 more blues, and I've been doing this for the past like 4 hours, and it's just been super unlucky. But I did get some stat transfers to send over to our Ainz. So as you can see, that's his current stats. And I just traded for this Sayako with S plus S and S. So we're going to transfer and hope they work. Alright, so the S plus went through. So that's awesome. You want a high damage on him. So I'm happy about that. And I'm chill with 2 A stats. But I just want to throw that in here real quick so you guys could see the Ainz's stats before. Because there we go. We're at 42k placement damage. That's kind of wild. But yeah, I will. Alright, everybody. After so many hours of waiting for the right challenges and not getting any blues, we finally have enough starfruit blues to Evo our Ainz. So let's do this. Oh my god, this took almost 36 hours of just straight up grinding. But there we have it, Ainz Overlord. Oh my god, that took way too long, but we did it, y'all. We got our Ainz evolved. Let's see, what are the stats looking like? 317k health on the summon, off spawn. We got an SS, S plus, and an A. Okay, so we got the S stats where we need them. And what is this? A 9.4 and a 19.6. Alright, so he is like actually stacked. It's pretty exciting. 63k placement damage. But I'm going to hop into an infinite and give you guys a showcase. Alright, y'all. So here we are with our Ainz Overlord. We do have Oshi down. But on placement, he is doing 73,112 damage every 6.8 seconds with 29.4 range. He is not hybrid on placement. Sadly, wish he was. But he does also have a summon that basically functions as a hybrid. And it has 317,000 health. His summons do 5 times his display damage, which is actually kind of wild. So he's a little strong. At upgrade 1, he does 94,002 damage with a 6.3 second SPA and 29.9 range. And his summon goes all the way up to 408,000 health. The thing with his summons, though, is you do have to kill 50 enemies before it spawns. But you will most likely get those 50 kills done before, like, say, heirs start to spawn, which makes him quite viable in, like, tournaments and infinite modes. At upgrade 2, he does 114,891 damage, has a 6.3 second SPA and 30.5 range, and his summons do almost 500,000 damage. At upgrade 3, he gains a new move called Call Greater Thunder. I believe this move actually switches him to a multi-hit. Yes, so it's a 3-hit multi now. He does 125,000 damage every 5.9 seconds with 31.7 range, and he does about 550 health for his summons. At upgrade 4, he does 156,670 damage, the 5.4 second SPA, 32.9 range, and 681,000 summon health. At upgrade 5, he does 188,000 damage with a 5 second SPA, 34 range, and 817,000 summon health, which is insane. Now at upgrade 6, his summon health actually breaks 1,000,000. He does 250,673 damage with a 4.5 second SPA and 35.2 range. Now he's going to gain a new move here at upgrade 7 that costs 28,000 yen. And he becomes full AoE and has this insanely sick looking move. Look at that. I believe he should be hybrid now. Yeah, so he is hybrid at this move. And he is a massive full AoE. He does 313,000 damage every 341 seconds. He does 313,000 damage every 10.9 seconds with 41.1 range, and his summons have 1.3 million health. That's nuts, man. His next upgrade, though, is quite expensive, as he costs 60,000 yen with Oshi's 15% cost reduction. But he does get his new move here as well, called the Goal of All Life is Death. And for those of you who don't know, I'll go ahead and activate it once we get some enemies to spawn. This move, it's a timer on the enemies, and once that timer hits 0, he will deal 5 times his display damage to all the enemies that are in his AoE and that are hit by the move. And the move has a 2-minute cooldown. That's it. It is extremely, extremely strong on this unit. It's actually wild. He's going to be kind of required now for basically every leaderboard run, and pretty much anything you want to do that you can get enough money to upgrade him, because he is busted. At upgrade 7, or upgrade 8 actually, he does 417,778 damage every 10.1 second, or 10 seconds, 43 range, and 1.8 million summon health. So, you know, something light. Downside here, though, is his last upgrade cost 80,000 yen, and that's still like 3 waves for me, even with Golden Bulmy and 3 maxed out speed carts. So, obviously, he's only going to be good in, like, long leaderboard runs, or just whenever you're doing your daily infinites, you can kind of just bring him, and him only, and he should easily be able to take care of all the units that you have to deal with. So, I will eventually try to get SSS SPA on him, but I mean, these are already super high stats, so I really don't have a need to. But it is, he's a pretty sick unit. So let's get this last upgrade done with. Alright, so we now have our 80,000 yen for this upgrade. Without Oshi, he costs about 100k here. But he now does 522,000 damage every 9.1 seconds and has 47 range, with 2 million summon health. So he covers this whole area on the Namek map, which is actually wild. And now we're going to go ahead and set up Wenda and Griffith buff. I'm going to make Griffith buff first because I don't feel like setting up the little fancy circle for Wenda. So with Griffith buff, he does 976,353 damage every 9.1 seconds. And then with our Wendy's, go ahead and get this set up real fast. I don't have enough money. I do this with Sniper Wenda. It's got a lot of range. Gotta go all the way over here, I'm pretty sure. Right here. Go ahead and turn these on. With 100% Wenda buff and Griffith buff, Ainz Overlord is doing 2 million damage, basically, every 9.1 seconds. Or 1.9 million. It is insane. Let's go ahead and calculate his DPS real fast. So, 1.9 million, 1.95 million every 9.1 seconds. He has 214,000 DPS non-unique. So with unique, he's going to be doing almost 600k DPS, which is actually absurd. So if you guys don't have him yet, go out there and go grind for this guy. He is the best unit you will probably ever have on your team. And honestly, he's a little bit better than Dio. He's a little more expensive. He's about 3 times the cost. But his damage is also 3 times Dio's. So he's kind of busted. So make sure you guys go out and get your hands on him. But thank you all so much for watching. I spent a little too much time in here, but we finally got it done. So Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join the Discord down in the description. We're giving away one of the brand new battle passes. And I will see y'all in the next video.